Greetings, greetings, love or fear here. Here to do the 1st through the 15th love reading for Aquarius for November 1st through the 15th. Now do keep in mind, energy is fluid, masculine, feminine. That's energy, not necessarily gender or sex. If you hear a bunch of noise in the background, there's stuff going on in the kitchen. So I do apologize if it's a little intrusive. But we're going to look at the love and the fear energy of you, Aquarius, and whoever or whatever it is your energy is connecting with. And we will look at the inner, outer energy, the connecting energies around, the balancing energy, and kind of see what's going on for you guys for the 1st through the 15th. I think I put all the caveats in there, but if I did it, all right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on in love, the love energy for you. So I lay out the cards first for both parties, and then I go into the reading itself. I've thought about setting out the cards first, but I like you guys being able to see that nothing's being nice, appropriately handled. Okay, you guys were fine a second ago. There you go. Little tension in there. All right, Aquarius. In love, and now love is a universal energy, so it can apply to any situation. It does not necessarily imply a romantic connection. I keep it open-ended because, you know, love crosses many boundaries. So, Aquarius in love. We're going to look first at the love energy. Fear. What is the, actually no, inner energy. Thank you. What's the fear energy for Aquarius? Okay. You guys see, I'll make sure you guys can see everything. Okay. And the outer energy for Aquarius, please. Outer energy. Oh, wow. Okay. And what is the balancing energy for Aquarius? 2. Doesn't feel right. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out, but there's just something. And I do that. You guys won't see readers do that very often. Being an energy reader, if it just doesn't fit, then I know that it's probably something I did with my hands. And if it's intended, it does come out again. I've had that happen multiple times. Oh, and at the end of the reading, also, you pull an oracle card. Okay. So bottom of the deck in reverse. I don't always, I keep those available. Sometimes they get incorporated. It's part of the energy. Sometimes it's not. But I don't automatically go to bottom of the deck. I know some readers do. Again, it's that energetic resonance. And until I actually start feeling the cards and the energy that's coming through them, I don't have any way to know. I try to conserve as much of my energy as I can. Energy between love and inner, please. Energy between love and inner. Energy between inner and fear, please. Energy between fear and outer. These don't have reversals. And between fear and, or outer and love. Energy and outer and love. I really like these cards for this purpose specifically. I think they really connect the dots so well. Outer and love energy, please. Thank you. You guys are doing the twos. All right, now for your person. Hopefully you guys have a view where you can see everything. Aquarius, their love connection, their love, fear energy. First through the 15th. Whoever or whatever Aquarius is connecting to in love, that Aquarius needs guidance on. So 15th of November. Love. Love energy with this connection, please. Inner energy with this connection, please. That doesn't usually happen. Fear energy of this connection, please. There's the fear energy. Block. Barrier. What is the fear energy? There's the fear energy for Aquarius. Not Aquarius, but their connection. There's the fear energy. Thank you. This is indecisive or something. Outer energy of this connection, please. It's a whole lot of majors. And bouncing. Alright, let's see what's going on here. And yes, I do read, in case you haven't seen any of my other readings, I do read cards sideways. I see them as transitional. So they could go either way. You could be headed towards the reverse. You could be headed towards the upright. Just kind of depends on what the energy that I get once I get there. And it could be a free will situation where you choose. You know, it's based on a decision that's coming up a crossroad. Come on. In love and inner, please. For this connection. Aquarius. For this love connection. Aquarius, love and inner. You know, usually I do an overall 10 card, and I kind of forgot this time. I apologize. I know, I've gotten my reading schedule all kinds of discombobulated. This year's been, wow. Between inner and fear. between fear and outer place. Fear and outer. I may still do that because I haven't gotten into the energy per se between outer and mouthpiece. Ha! You know what? I think I'm gonna have fun with these. No, that was my hand. Outer and mouth. I'm gonna have to age restrict. Jeez. Butterfingers much? But I do have a deck that you guys, I have not used in these readings because they're a little graphic. But I think they might be good for this kind of tone. I have not used these much in general. They are energetically very, it's weird for such risque cards. They really don't pull in heavy energy, and I kind of like that about them. All right, so let's get the overall for Aquarius. Let's get the overall love energy. Overall love energy for Aquarius. And what is going on for Aquarius in this connection? Overall for Aquarius and what's going on in this Magician in reverse. Aquarius. And the overall energy for the connection. Points. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, guys. This will be fun. Alright. Overall energy, like I said, these are risque, so if you were easily offended, you might want to skip this part. It's kind of like jet black. Magician in reverse for you guys, Aquarius. So it could be this person or situation, or maybe this is how you're perceiving things. Upright. You can see this guy kind of looks very overly gratified, like smirky. And, you know, of course, here's the girl just sort of hanging out there. And so it is very much a, especially in reverse, it's like a, this is mine. It's a very possessive ownership kind of energy. So we'll see what shows up in the actual reading. And for your connection, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is technically Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but this guy does not look very slow moving to me. You know, it feels like this is somebody that is very materially abundant, clearly. And it's like he knows he can buy whatever he wants. And so there's not necessarily a lot of value in what is obtained. You know, it's like throw some money at it and I can have whatever I want, anytime I want, anywhere I want. Yeah, Aquarius, it's it really kind of goes in with this manipulative, smirky, you know, this is mine, I can have what I want, I paid for it, you know? So your perceptions may be dead on, but let's go ahead and get into your energy and see what happens. This is for the 1st through the 15th. So your love energy is obviously stability, celebration, happiness, joy in a connection, and you know, and in just life in general, like just feeling very good about where you are, and in, yeah, with everything. Inner energy is the interesting 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is your love energy, but there seems to be a sense of lack, and it may be because of this instability, you know, particularly around family type of situations. So this could be something in your actual family, parents, siblings, grandparents, children, whatever. Maybe there's a lack of stable abundance, income, that sort of thing, and it's pulling on some of the strings of cohesion within the family unit. I'm not 100% sure this is family. This is, especially since this is your inner energy, there's definitely an energy of material lack. That could be where this is coming in, but we'll see. Your fear, Hangman. You're afraid of change. You're afraid something is going to change. And what's interesting is this sense of lack, perception of lack, is something that may not be the healthiest and may not really speak to this balance in love. And it could be that the balance in love is a desire, and you're perceiving your world as being in a state of lack. And it could be that you're just afraid it's not going to change and lead you to here. But externally, you show a lot of patience, a lot of compassion. You know, you try very hard to balance and be there for people, be supportive, be a guide, be a good friend, be a good partner, be, you know, everything everybody needs. That's the outer energy. But your inner energy is a state of lack. Kind of says something, doesn't it? Balancing energy. Page of Wands in reverse. This is giving to others. This is taking things, taking whatever, somehow being in service to others. So the Page of Wands is a messenger. Somebody might be bringing in an apology. Maybe you feel like you deserve an apology. Maybe you feel like you should have an apology. But I really feel more like this is a lot of what's going on within, but this is what's going on externally. And looking at the rest of the energy, feeling the rest of the energy, I feel like this is your desire, but it's not manifested yet, only because you're in this state of lack, and you are not really being present for yourself, and you're giving all your energy to everything else but you. You know, and that's your fear, is that things aren't going to change. And, you know, this manipulation, this magician in reverse, that may be your own energy. Let's look at the connecting energies here and see what other kind of clarity. From your love to outer. Karma, cycles, destiny, yeah, karma. Talk about confirmation. Wheel of Fortune and Wheel of Fortune. So whatever is going on between you and this other situation, it's a major lesson. And it's a major lesson somewhere in this love and lack energy. Let's see what else we've got. Wow, Aquarius. Between your inner and your fear. Milky Way, networking, marketing, social media, publicity, internet, fame, expand, exposure. I feel like you're keeping this to yourself. You're keeping how you really feel inside, and this is what you're doing to hide what you desire, but is not actually present. And you're not telling anybody. You're not telling anybody how you feel. And you may be not looking deep enough within. And this is all about going public, going open. Lack and fear of things staying exactly how, not changing, of staying exactly where they are. Yet at the same time, you're also afraid of change. Is what I'm getting. So it's like you're afraid of things staying where they are, but you're also afraid of things changing. And my guess is that would be you've gotten so used to this situation that it's become almost a comfort zone. But you're not happy. Between your fear and your outer crossroads journey, multiple choice travel, free will, opportunity, weigh the options, decide. That speaks to choice. It is your decision to stay in this energy or not. You have the power, no one else. And between your outer and your inner, going places, adventure, head of the pack. Yeah, this is all about success. This is about achievement. This is about getting what you want. This is about moving from giving all your energy away to moving it within. And I feel like that's kind of where this fate comes in. To help turn some of this around for you. And this connection over here may be the connection that is needed to trigger this change so that you can have this stability and abundance and get out of this state of lack. And I feel like not only are you not telling anybody, you're also trying really hard to keep it from you. You know, you don't want to untangle yourself from this because it's gotten so comfortable. And in fact, that does show up. Bottom of this deck, the connecting cards. Home, belonging, roots, comfort, safety, family, traditions, buildings, shelter, boundaries. This is your comfort zone. Except that this is the desire. And this desire cannot be fulfilled with this energy that's going on around it. So let's see what's going on with your connection here. This could be a continuation of yourself. I've had that happen one time. So the love energy is, oddly, Temperance, but reversed. Feeling lost, feeling confused, not feeling balanced, not feeling like anything is going to move forward in the love position. This is feeling Temperance in reverse in the love position. I feel like this is a message to turn it around. I don't think this is another person. I think this is still you, Aquarius. Inner energy, Knight of Cups. Wanting to move into a place of love. And in particular, self-love. But not doing it yet. Maybe starting to see it and recognize in your fear, justice. This isn't fair, but there's something else here. Why me? Why am I in this situation? And looking into that, and it scares the hell out of you, which is why I think it came out sideways, because you're facing a fear. Externally, judgment. This is I feel like this is blame. I feel like this is blaming someone or something else externally. Because it's easier. You know, it's easier than going within. And you know, so it feels like a back and forth, and which would totally explain this Knight of Cups, because it's kind of going back and forth, you know. And when we're in a major transition like this, where we are pushing ourselves to come out of a self-limiting energy, we can do that, you know. I love me, I hate me. I love me, I hate me. It takes a while. So, you know, this patience and compassion and understanding really needs to go up here in the inner energy. Really does. And there's the balancing energy. Take care of yourself. Stop self-abandoning, because I feel like that's a lot of what is going on here, especially with this blame and the fears. I feel a lot of shame and self-abandonment. And you're working to change that. Hence the Nine of Cups sideways. You're not there yet. connecting the imbalance. I mean, everything here, judgment, justice, temperance, twice, hangman, everything is talking about redirection. Everything is talking about growth. Everything is talking about going within yourself and getting out of the external body environment and really digging in. Because the universe is telling you, we are supporting this. We want you to be in this. We want for you to have this abundance and this happiness and this joy and this peace. But we can't do it for you. We can set it up. We can bring in all kinds of things and situations that push and push and push. But you really have to be willing to move into it. You have to be willing to start traveling toward yourself. And you are. It's hard, no lie. And it requires a lot of compassion, self-compassion, and patience. And you have patience and self-compassion. You have patience and compassion in abundance. It's just going to the wrong place. It needs to go within. Between love and inner, public venues, society, crowds, audience, party. What did I say? All that external energy, moving out of that, moving out of your love into the self, moving. It's kind of this back and forth between validating with the external and getting, the appraisals. You might be a very, very attractive person, and you've gotten so used to getting your attention and your validation and your sense of love and belonging because of your looks, or because of your wealth, or maybe because of both. But that's not what you want to be valued for. You want to be valued for yourself, for your true self, for who you are, not what you have or what you can give. What you can share, but not the superficial, manipulative. And I do feel like this is you, that both of these are you. And you have used yourself, sacrificed, self-abandoned, to get these superficial expressions of affection. So I feel like I might be talking to an Aquarius that's fairly young, or hasn't had a lot of experience. I feel young. I feel pretty young. Young adult. So if that's the case, you don't need to be accepted externally. You accept yourself internally, and everything else will fall in line. Promise. Between your inner and your fear, enjoyment, be present, rapid response, resilient, lift out of negativity, lightness of being. You are for sure justice. That is that unfairness. Came out sideways, and it's in your fear. Resilience, lift out of negativity, coming out of the assumption that things aren't fair or balanced or equal. They are. They're not within you. And you combine that with what I feel like is a blame card, judgment in reverse. This is the energy of what is within showing up externally in your situations, in your life choices, in your circumstances, in your relationships. And you are not being good to yourself. You deserve better. And I think you know you deserve better. You do know. You may not be able, it may be hard to connect with it and stay in it, but you do feel it. You do recognize that there is more to life. Than this. There's more out there than this. To be offered, to be had, to be received. Between the fear and the external soulmate, twin flame, the one, a pair of things, blooming love, faith. Blooming love, faith, deep soul connection. This is about you. Yes, it also talks about another connection, but you know who your true soulmate is? It is you, yourself, first and foremost. So this is definitely a movement coming out of. This is, I feel like this is what is going on, like at the surface layer. This is what's going on underneath all of that. Between your outer and your love energy, Wolverine, fierce, unpredictable, wild, power, struggles, assertive, possessive, determined, elusive. And communicate, negotiate, chatter, debate, discuss, flighty, nervous, ADHD. Possessive, determined, elusive, assertive. This is definitely that energy of not really wanting to look at the imbalance within. This is that energy of to look at it, to bring it forward. You feel like you're going to be unfairly judged by others. That people are going to see something in you, gossip about you. Fierce, power struggles. Unpredictable, communicate, chatter, discuss. You're afraid of rumors being started about you. And getting around. And you know what else you're afraid of? You're afraid of someone catching on. You're afraid of everyone catching on, because that will ruin everything you feel like you've built for yourself, which is all illusion. You know, the external energy with the 10 of Pentacles here, okay, that means the 10 of Pentacles is here. This is a perception. This is how you feel about it. This is your experience with it. But the reality is the 10 of Pentacles is there, which means that there is some kind of external material abundance. And it may be coming from these kinds of situations. Where in your process of gaining what seems like affection, attention, someone is giving you gifts, nice gifts, and it doesn't feel as diminishing, because it's not like you're going out and being paid for services. But effectively, that's what's going on, you know, unfortunately. And it's not like that in the sense of that's the reason. It's for you, it's about getting that feeling of being appreciated, of being valued, of being loved, of being accepted. because it's not there within. It's part of that self-abandonment that you're trying to come out of, because you recognize it. You're at a point where you recognize what you're doing with yourself is not healthy. You know, it could be that you are, and it doesn't matter what type of services. They don't have to be those kinds of services. It could be anything. It could be a skill you have, and you are giving it away. You are not honoring what you actually have to bring to the table. You're diminishing it. And you're not speaking up. You're not, you're ignoring your within. And why is this the balance card? I don't think it's a balance card in this case. I think this is everything that is going on, and you trying to hide it from yourself and from everyone else. So you engage in these external actions to act like a cover-up. You probably talk about love and stability and compassion. This is what you're showing the world. And yet you're waging this transitional war within. Which is, by the way, extremely guided and supported by the universe. Temperance, justice, judgment. You are being very guided, very protected, and even over here you have the Hanged Man. You have temperance, and you have fate twice. I mean, that's a lot of majors. So you are very, very guided and pulled to find that space within. And it's all because of this energy. And universe, divine, they've seen it. They know. They know this is your heart's desire. They know more than anything you want the real deal, not this manipulative illusion, not the band-aids. So there's a lot of encouragement, a lot of support. It's one of the reasons that whatever it is, it's bringing in the recognition and the realization, because obviously there is something going on externally that is triggering all of this. Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of Fortune together. You guys saw me shuffle. There's no way. There's almost 300 cards in that deck. It's like 4 decks in one. Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of Fortune. This is so guided. This is intentionally set up for you to be triggered, to see and work on this, because you are that special, unique, important, valid, valuable. The universe has brought out the big guns for you, honey. And they're not going to let you out of it. So you might want to buckle your bootstraps and hold on for the ride, because the shit's going to get real. But that also opens all the doors to this real, and closes the doors on these illusions. It might feel good. It might bring in some coin. But that's not what's meant for you. Not at all. These are karmic lessons, because the energy we put out is the energy we get back. So yes, this is a karmic connection with your experiences. It's time to be true to you, which is not this. This is all transitional. It is difficult to get through all this because it's a lot of inner turmoil and pain. But it is doable. And you have so much support. For Temperance to come out twice, that is Temperance and Wheel of Fortune. Twice, both of them. I mean, you don't see that. So whatever Aquarius this applies to, yeah. Oh, bottom of the decks. Sun in reverse, which is, I know my happiness, but I don't have it. Again, we have that lack. And maybe the reason this is coming up for you, Aquarius, is you might be ready to give up. You may be right on the edge of giving up on all this because it can feel very heavy. It can feel impossible. But here's the thing. With this kind of reading, the universe isn't going to let you give up no matter what you do. And even though the Tower card did not come out, I did see it a few times. And if the divine isn't going to give up on you, the divine isn't going to give up on you. Neither should you. So, do not give up on yourself. Do not self-abandon again. Because that's what giving up is. Self-abandon. And that showed. Reverse. Stay there. Stay there. You have a lot of support and a lot of love and a lot of guidance. Maybe not in the material world, and if that's the case, then, you know, it sucks, but still doable. Oracle. For Aquarius for this reading. This is an intense energy, Aquarius. This is a lot to take in, to take on. But know that it wouldn't be here if you didn't have the strength. But the sun is also Leo energy. So, and this is probably, a lot of this may be showing up right now because of Mercury. It's a good time for shadows and shadow work to come out. So, you know, this is energy that you've probably been in for quite some time and just didn't recognize, didn't realize. And now that recognition is starting to show up. And it's genuinely very impressive. Because it does take a whole lot of work. And actually, Aquarius, moving away from superficial ego was on today's, on the 29th, 30th, 48 hour, moving away from superficial ego. You might want to watch that, Aquarius, and Aqua manifesting, allow what is. You guys might want to watch some of the 48 hour, 24 hour stuff that might give you some additional insight, because Mercury has really done a number on healing. So, for Aquarius, for 1st through 15th reading in love. Guidance, advice, insight for Aquarius for guidance and situation regarding love. I know there's a lot of background noise, guys. Life doesn't stop just because you're on camera. Boy, you guys are really struggling. I know this is the right deck, but yeah, you might not. Yeah, it's the right deck for the reading, for the energy, but you may not be in a place to receive it. Perhaps. Yeah, I'm feeling like. Yeah, there's a rejection there. I think you guys might. Your energy just feels a little too kind of in a state of overwhelm. Something a little bit lighter. You don't want me to get out the Osho deck. You can't help it. Celtic Trees is really gentle too, but it is deep and it can trigger. Probably all of them, but I'm only going to read one of them. The three that came out, I do think that all of them do apply. Open intuition, seek clarification. Meditation, improvements require persistence. And sacred divinity, there are two paths ahead. I'm going to go with meditation because I do feel like that may be the it feels like that may be the encouragement message for you. I feel the other two are also accurate, but I think right now one of the really big missing things for you is that encouragement, feeling supported. And it can be a lot harder when you don't feel supported. Yes, I read from the book. Here we go. Improvements require persistence. Create goals with intention. Meditation is an important aspect of spiritual practice. Proven to relieve mental stress, physical pain, and improve a person's outlook on life. Meditation is not bound to religion, culture, or spiritual groups. Anyone can practice meditation and everyone can receive its benefits. Used and practiced for thousands of years, meditation is often associated with spiritual understanding and enlightenment by achieving direct communication with a supreme being or ultimate reality. Okay, you know, I've been saying you've been guided and supported. I mean, seriously, this is a lot. Even the sun is a major arcana. Doesn't matter that it was on the bottom of the deck. You've got all this guidance, all this support, all this love, all this, you know, it doesn't matter which way they come out. The point is the energy is there. The presence is there. The guidance and the love and the support is there to encourage and give you what you need Wheel of Fortune. I mean, that's a lot of majors right there. That's not really a major. Almost, but not quite. I think those are the only two that came out of this deck. That's a lot of majors. Oh, and the Magician came out. So, I mean, yeah. Pardon me. For example, the enlightenment that Buddha received underneath the Bodhi tree. Using concentrated focus upon the breath, sounds, visualizations, objects, or movement meditation can enhance relaxation, strengthen the mind, and instigate spiritual growth and self-awareness. These different meditative practices can be simple in nature or emotionally groundbreaking, dependent on your needs and intentions for this practice. You may be feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. What did I say? Oh my gosh. Poor sleep patterns or insomnia are triggered by technology use and require you to detach from the materialism. And wants of today. Respiratory issues may arise now. Please see a suitable professional if you require attention. Okay, I got these well before COVID. So take that as a very literal heads up. Be cautious. Take care of yourself. Right now, meditation holds the answer. Focus on your breath, reconnect back to self where you will have more time and energy for the areas of your life that have been neglected. Oh my gosh, that was that temperance in your external energy when I was saying that you are directing too much towards others and not enough towards yourself. Let's reread that. Reconnect back to self, where you will have more time and energy for the areas in your life that have been neglected. Self-love. Right now, nope, I already read that. Oh my gosh, this whole reading. A form of meditation is required now for you to feel whole once again. Be aware that your mind reflects your physical world. Is it balanced or imbalanced? Busy or still, chaotic or calm, noisy or quiet? Physiological and psychological change is taking place. Use meditation to assist in healing, health, and well-being goals, specifically to set intentions, aid physical recovery, and influence mind mantras. Importantly now is the time for you to focus on your personal health and well-being. That's that emotional, that self-abandonment, healing that energy, that self-love. That is, yeah. Sorry. Angel assistance, Archangel Cassiel, serenity, solitude. I kid you not. Serenity, solitude, and temperance. I shit you not. There it is, right there. So, Aquarius, pull your energy back from the external. Focus on you. You deserve it, and you need it. And that love that you crave so badly has to start with you. It has to. And then it will come to you from the external. So I hope that helps. And find a nice meditation you like and start using it. Or don't. You can stay in this energy. I wouldn't. You know, you do have free will. You do have choice. You can definitely give up. Absolutely, you can give up. The universe won't make it easy, though. You still have choice. Blessings.